Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, it's Week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Indianapolis Colts. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
And he'll get this up to about the 40. DJ Reader there on the tackle. The Colts had 2-1 now to start the campaign. And they took the tough loss in the opener, CD, but since then, they've rebounded to win 2 straight.
And that's exactly what you want to see from your team early on, how they can bounce back from adversity. The Week 1 loss, that absolutely stung. But how about how hard they've worked in the couple of weeks since? And now they're moving back in the right direction.
Here's Huntley. That's complete. Mike Strong with it. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks. And early on, they're picking up right where they left off last week.
And I know a lot of coaches say each game is its own. You don't really have carryover. This feels like carryover. So much confidence from the previous game that they're using to their advantage now.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Ready?
They go to the ground again with Taylor. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40.
He had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of a tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on him. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Huntley to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. The 30. 10, 5, and he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. Well, they were advancing the ball. They had a couple first downs under their belt, but a big mistake there on the opening drive leads to 6 points the other direction.
And what a good read that was on his part, Brandon, because it prevents a possible scoring drive with how they were moving things along. And it gives the defense the early advantage of what's going to be a definitely entertaining battle between these units.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing every run say, hey, you'll get them next time.
No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And the Bengals grab it. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. So he went out of the pocket left, and then things got dicey.
And what often happens is when they get outside, they want to keep their eyes downfield in order to try and complete a pass. But when they try to make a play, they've got to get their footwork involved. And that can really mess them up as well. And in this case, nothing went right, and the ball got knocked free.
First down. Here's Burrow. Flush to his right. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Colts are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Keep in mind, he had the 3-interception game last week, so we requested to talk with him this week. He was all smiles. He's still all smiles.
Yeah, we didn't jinx him at all, did we?
No.
Because ordinarily that happens. Things fall off, but not in this case. I think a lot of it goes back to his technique. His ability to see the quarterback throw the ball while understanding where the receiver is running his route allows him to make a lot of plays on the football, and he's taking it away at a really high rate.
The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. To throw, Huntley. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Operating from the gun, Huntley. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 34. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Huntley. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Off play action. Huntley. He'll get this into the hands of Strong. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. The point after is good. And we are tied at 7. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going.
For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Burrow. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drive everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
11, 11, 11, 11. 11 empty, 11 empty. 11, 11, 11. 11 mighty, 11 mighty. Stop.
On third down, Burrow. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
And that's how you shake off the interception you throw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to two people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
Again, it's Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. These two teams all tied after one.
Here we go, here we go.
Looking to throw again on second down. Burrow. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. You're dropping 8. Where are you going to go with the football? I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
So on fourth down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. On the return, it's Rodgers. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
Your partner's a former defensive back. I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On the option to give to Taylor here. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
2 minutes gone by, second quarter. From the gun on third down, Huntley. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away.
This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right?
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Throwing to start the drive. Huntley over the middle, hauled in by Pierce. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. They'll run here with Taylor. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Huntley. Throw taken in by Taylor, left side. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. Looking to throw. Huntley. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
So much of this game is focus and concentration. And whenever I see guys running the in route, I know that in the back of their mind, they're always wondering who's lurking inside that might put a big hit on them as they try and catch the ball.
So on 4th down, Sean McVay going to send out the field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick here is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. Well, they're able to come away with the interception, Charles. They aren't able to move the ball all that much. However, they do get 3 out of it with a field goal.
Yeah, and anytime you do force a turnover, you have to come out of it with points. Everybody wants 6. They'll take the 3 there. Now it's their opportunity to do it again.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, this offense trying to change the script here a little bit, CD. Trailing on the scoreboard, and the last time out on the very first play of the drive, they threw that interception.
And you definitely saw his coaches, teammates come over to him on the sideline, trying to help him shake it off because in this game, his team is down right now. So it's important to make sure you get some confidence back for both the quarterback and the entire offense. Otherwise, those mistakes could continue to pile up.
Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7 our score. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
On 1, ready?
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow escaping the pressure right. Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another 1st down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
11, 11.
Burrow looking to pass. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
Whenever you see a quarterback break contain, just think to yourself, the receivers on that side of the field, their number one job, make sure they get in his sight line so he can try and find someone downfield. Guys on the backside, make sure you don't give up the deep ball. They tried it there. They weren't able to connect.
He'll buy some time right. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. And the Colts are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Now, I'm not sure if the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you throw this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
And some room to run now. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 80 yards rushing here for Taylor. He's got a first down.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium, because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
2 yards on the pickup there, and that's going to bring up second down. Back to throw. Huntley. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. And the Bengals are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, Davis.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right?
On 2.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And with a little under a minute to go, they may try and work their way into field goal range and try to tie up this ball game. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Here we go. Here we go.
Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. He's going to air one out. He's got it at the 15. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
Here we go, here we go.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Burrow will throw. Being chased out left. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try to get those yards a safer way.
11 empty, 11 empty. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11 empty, 11 empty.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bengals will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Back to the air on second down. Huntley finds his big tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw. Huntley. Wide open receiver complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it, so on comes the field goal unit. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
Here we go.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. Going up top. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. So we have reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Bengals out in front. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. He's going to go up top again. And that is incomplete. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now it's Burrow. He's going to try and go deep again. He's got a man complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no. And their worst fears weren't realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
And the final number on Next Gen Stats, how about this? 71 yards through the air. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Huntley. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Off play action. Huntley. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a 1st. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's going up top for Taylor. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Taylor. He'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
That was a particularly nice play because not only was it his job to force the play inside, he was actually able to fold inside himself and make the tackle ultimately. Very nicely done.
On 3rd down, Huntley. That one finds Pierce right side. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A gain of 22. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick six territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the third row.
On second down, it's Taylor. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 109 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times.
I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender and then the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, it's sometimes a thing of beauty.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Mike Strong.
His second touchdown on the season.
And the Colts are back within a couple of the lead.
Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands, downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
They made the decision to go for 2. They didn't get it. They remained down by 2 points. Should they have kicked it there?
A third quarter, I'm okay with it. Maybe first or second, you don't. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, again, I keep coming back to I don't like to chase a lot of points.
Yeah.
But I also don't know what kicking an extra point being down 1 does for me.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Third quarter of a 2-point game. A good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10.
Now it's Burrow. And he comes back with one complete. And he's got Rome.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Well, we know that he can beat you in a number of ways. He can catch it short, he can take it long, or he can do what we just saw right there, catch it and then run with the football.
Yeah, and this is what we mean when we talk about flipping the field, having your offense look at going a long way to a short way after he makes a play. His ability to do that, evident. Able to make the catch there, keep his momentum going, and just continue downfield.
11.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow, first down. Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down?
Sean McVay unhappy on the sidelines visibly. He's made the decision to reach for the red flag. Third quarter here in Indy. This is 2nd and 10.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that, and thus far they've been successful.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Got a man open. It's Chase. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And they'll send the slot in motion left. They'll give it to Mixon. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
Another try for Mixon. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Here's Huntley. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. To throw, Huntley. That'll be taken in by Strong. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Huntley to throw. Got an open man. It's Strong. Then he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 35 before going out. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. Back to throw again. They'll find Taylor. That's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the Colts are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Not the 1st and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground.
Well, if you're going to throw the ball on 1st and goal from the 2, the worst thing that should result is an incompletion for you offensively. But, Brandon, this is a different type of football. Back in my day, 1st and goal from the 2, a lot of big people with big neck rolls, they were on the field trying to ram it into the end zone.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary, all of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
Hey, Smash. Hurry, 70. Hurry.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And incomplete here to bring up 4th down as the rookie couldn't haul it in.
Everything looked right on that play except the conclusion. He dropped it. An in route, going into a little bit of traffic. Maybe in the back of his mind, he was wondering where the hit was going to come from.
Get it. 18, Pioneer. Rig.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And the Bengals will get the football back.
On one, ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock away. Clock's definitely on your side. And, you know, when we talk about analytics in the game, what is this one? The advanced win metrics? Because if you take care of the football here, bleed the clock down, well, about 95% chance of it.
Yeah, I'd say 95 or better. And I know you always say it, every coach does. It's just protecting the football at this point.
And knowing that the defensive guys, they're coming after the ball more than they are the person. They want to knock it free.
Done.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now they go play action now. Burrow. He's going to let it go again. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
You've got guys who can flat out run. Sometimes all you say in the huddle is go. They ran the fly route, took the shot downfield, just unable to connect.
On 3rd down, Burrow. He's going to take another shot here. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Ready.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Huntley. And that's off the mark. Incomplete.
Pierce the intended target there.
And that'll make it 3rd down.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
The Colts on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Huntley. He's going to let this one go deep. And now here's another interception.
And the Colts are right back in this football game. So the holding call on the offense, so they go ahead and decline that one and take possession of the football on the INT.
Here we go.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10
at their own 17-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. Eluding the pressure right. And his throw is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Burrow will throw. Flushed out right.
And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one's going to fall incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
11, 11, 11, 90.
Here's Burrow. Trying to lay one up deep. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
And the Colts are right back in this football game.
That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all of these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick.
And the Bengals are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call.
And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need.
And the Colts are right back in this football game.
Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Huntley. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. On first down, Huntley. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that will bring up 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with him.
They'll look to throw again. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
On first and 10, Huntley going for the deep ball. And this is caught. Touchdown, Colts.
Alec Pierce,
41 yards.
And the Colts have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Extra point might be up around a bit, but he gets it to go. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I've actually chirped Chili on the other side of the ball, said, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. Flush to his right. He's got a man, complete. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning. A big play there for Cincinnati. And even 40 yards.
Gun. Stop. 11, Palmer.
Now Burrow on first down. Connecting on the out route here with Higgins. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. It's first and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away.
11. 12.
That one looks like he'll throw here. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal.
11.
Throwing now is Joe Burrow. This will be caught at about the 6. They get only a yard there. Now it's third and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
On one, ready?
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. Third and goal.
12. 11 MT.
Now it's Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Colts are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his third interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Here's Huntley. Pass complete to Taylor. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. And they'll go ahead and spike it here as that stops the clock with just under a minute to go now. Now Huntley. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Third and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Huntley. And that is incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Here we go. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Here we go with Burrow. That is caught inside the 5.
And the Bengals are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Burrow looking to pass. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, this, of course, set up by the stop a moment ago on 4th down. And now that might be the score that puts this one officially out of reach.
And it's a tough one because your hands are tied when you're losing in the 4th quarter because you know you've got to make something happen. They couldn't pick up the 1st down, and after that, the air just went right out of the balloon, and you knew you were looking at a defeated team.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers.
And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And this is not going to be what they needed. They get a few here, but now 3rd down as the clock runs.
So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for Cincinnati, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And another road date awaits them next week as their opponents will be the Los Angeles Chargers. Meanwhile, for the Colts, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And the spotlight is on Justin Herbert. Everyone's still in awe of his last game, passing Norm Van Brocklin's 1951 mark.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. And the reception made by Green. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Herbert off of play action. He goes right back to Green. He's got it complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Steps away. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Green brings it in. And this is going to be another first down as he'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 20-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
Brandon, I won't go overboard here, but it looks like he's off to another nice start after what he did last week when he was the AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And obviously a great start to the season, doing it in week 1. He's one of those guys we maybe had pegged for a big year, showing out so far.
But you did say that to me in preseason. Looks like you're on target.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Play action. It's Herbert. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. They snap it to Herbert. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. 1st and goal from just inside the 5. Here's Herbert. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Back to throw here, Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game. Watching him try to take away that area of the field.
Now Herbert, 3rd and goal. Forced out to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Here we go on 4th. Herbert. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown. Set to take the field here as they have the football in the this first quarter. On first down, Justin Herbert. He's got Green. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first.
That's a nice throw there, and he's obviously feeling pretty good because, remember, he had a touchdown pass on the last drive, and here he comes out throwing again, and they wind up getting good yardage and a first down right out of the gate.
On first and 10, Herbert. And that'll be taken in downfield by Green. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's first and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And he fires one incomplete. The Chargers are 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they were able to get that road victory in the opener. And now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
Here's a throw off the scramble, and that's complete out left. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Herbert operating from the red zone. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. Herbert now. Out to his left. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Now a first and 10 at the 11. Off the play fake. Watkins buying time to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Off play action. Watkins rolling to his right. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Well, the best don't mind making tough throws, but that was a real difficult one right there. Out of the pocket, trying to beat double coverage. More times than not, that's going to end up as an incomplete pass, if not worse.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown. Charger. Good punt. This offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. He finds his man complete. That's Bates. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. First and 10 at the 18. Now it's Herbert. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bates. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. He finds his man, complete. That's Bates. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Herbert back to the air. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to have the football here at the Charger drive about to get going. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal is not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Herbert. Looking Austin Eckler's way again. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Again, Herbert. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Dancing to his left. Throw left side complete. That's Bates. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. On first down, it's Herbert. And that incompletion breaks a string of 5 straight connections. And it's 2nd down.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Delay of game, offense.
Well, you got to think. On the quarterback, as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage, he just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
Off the play fake, Watkins. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Off play action. Watkins. And the reception made by Green. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a 1st down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the offense will hold on to this one right at the 5-yard line. Lucky there. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure.
After review of the play, ruling on the field is reversed.
So that overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Looking to throw. Watkins. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal, trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
On 2nd and goal. Herbert steps away to his left. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. This offense ready to get back out there as to start the 3rd quarter. Throwing to start the drive. Watkins. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw. Watkins had his hands on it but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. Third down.
Red, cycle, yellow, blue. Red.
To throw on third down. Watkins. This one to the sideline. He's got it. A nice job to keep the feet in, but he is a bit short here of a first down.
Red, yellow. Roster, 6. Black, ultra. Steel, black. White. Ready?
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the third quarter.
6, mega. Red, green. Blue, yellow. Ready.
Throwing on first down. Watkins. And he fires one that's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football. The Charger drive about to get going. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago.
Right, blue. Red.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Black shot. Red, cycle, yellow, blue. Red.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Black ultra. Steel, black.
Looking to throw. Watkins. And he slings one that's incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Has been a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
Here we go.
They're going to try and throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Bates. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st.
Light blue. Claw red. Black shot.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Oliver. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. Well, up big, but still not hesitating to take some shots downfield, CD. I guess they really want to hammer home their dominance in this one.
Yeah, that much is apparent, partner. If they keep completing throws like that, they'll keep that gap awfully wide as they've established already.
Red, yellow.
Back to throw again. This complete to Martin. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. And now they're in the hurry-up. To throw on second down. Watkins had his hands on it but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. Third down. On 3rd and 2, Watkins to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
And they're not going to get the kick off in time.
Delay of game, offense.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Let's go now. Blue striker. White blue. Claw red. Black shot.
On 4th down, Watkins. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. On 1st down, Watkins. And this will be broken up and incomplete. Now a penalty flag down, and they may be going backward here.
Rashawn Slater, first-round pick in 2021, guilty there.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Black Olsen. Field, black, right, white.
Back to throw. Watkins. He finds his man, complete. That's Oliver. Touchdown! A great effort there with his first career at... Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter. On 1st and 10, Watkins. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down. But to no avail as time will expire.
Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He finds his man, complete. That's Oliver. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. From the gun on 3rd down, Watkins eluding the pressure right. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Ready. Yellow. Black, stick, black, Olsen. Field, black. Ready?
On 4th down, Watkins. And Martin's got it complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Operating from the gun, Watkins. Looking left side, that's complete to Oliver. And they're going to get this up to midfield. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And it's complete to Martin. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there, 2nd down. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Ready.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Watkins. His throw incomplete.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were. And really using it as a chance to clean things up. He certainly will have some explaining to do.
Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
On 4th down, Watkins. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10.
Black shot.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And his throw here's incomplete. 2nd and 10. To throw again, Watkins. Flushed out right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Black ultra. Steel black. White.
Looking to throw. Watkins. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. On 4th down, Watkins. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down play. The Charger drive about to get going.
Let's go.
Well, we've reached the stage where it's a mere formality at this point. They've got the comfortable lead. We know what the outcome is going to be. I guess the only question is, do they want to put more points on the board before the final game?
Well, I certainly hope not. And I'm being selfish here because you and I have flights to catch. Let's go ahead and finish this one off, guys. You've taken care of business. Let's close it out. And you and I, let's get to the airport.
And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. And the slot man goes in motion left. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain.
Both off, a lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Now it looks like he'll throw here. He'll get this to Eckler. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Offensively, another big chunk of yardage, Charles, but defensively, they had all this talk about trying to limit explosive plays. They have not been able to do that.
They discussed it all week, but they haven't been able to execute it at all, haven't been able to find a way to slow down this offense. They're seeking answers and not coming up with it.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Looking to throw on second down. Watkins under pressure. They got him again. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
despite the lead here in the fourth, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Broncos are going to... It's a touchdown. The lopsided affair finally coming to an end. And really no shortage of big plays for us to examine, partner, on offense or on defense for this team. They were so well-rounded in this one.
They certainly were. And how about the day those defenders had them? How many takeaways did they have? I quit counting after a while. They were clearly the better team, and their defensive effort, it led the way.
So for the Chargers, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory.